Listen, bases loaded, bottom of the ninth. Listen, I'm making this video because to all my young guys out there, I want to say, get to a level where you want to be in life. And once you get to a level where you want to be in life, nobody could trick you out of your position. Now, I had to block a dude today. And the thing I love about my channel is I have a phrase, and to all YouTubers, you could take this phrase and run with it, but it goes, hi user, like hello. And when we block people, it's not called a block, it's called hide, H-I-D-E, user. So I say hi user, and I hide the user. Now, with that being said, I posted a picture when I was in Edmonton, Canada, and I said 10 years ago, nothing happens overnight. I think that's great. Because we live in a microwave generation where everybody wants to go viral and people do silly things, get locked up, catch all kind of charges to go viral. So I thought it was inspirational. I thought it was motivational. The guy said, listen, get back to work and silence the noise. I blocked him. When it's all said and done, there is no noise. I'm at the point in my life where I don't hear anything and I don't see anything. To tell me get back to work is disrespectful. I think about work in my sleep. And I'm gonna say this again. I think about work in my sleep. I say my prayers and I execute. I execute from sun up to sundown. But I guess what happens is people might say negative things in their comments and I'm not seeing everything. Or if I go live, people might say negative things. But I just wanna say that people have freedom of speech. I don't care what people say. I focus on my operation, what I have going on, and one thing I'm gonna do for sure is work. Somebody left me a message. They said, Mr. Keep It Simple, the fact that your mom is going through what you're going through, I admire your strength. Listen, one thing about me is this. I got fired off of a lie for a job that I was gonna use for YouTube. I was only at Delta Airlines for YouTube. At the end of the day, it was an operation that I was running, you feel me? So I went to another operation to help my operation. It didn't work out, but I got fired. Not only that, my cat died. Not only that, but my mom, she's going through health issues. I never thought I'd hear in my life. You hear about other people, parents going through things, other people, but I never thought it'll come my way, my direction. And I always say, people only feel things unless it's close to home. So with that being said, no matter one thing for sure I'm going to do is I'm going to work. If you tell me get back to work, that is disrespectful. And I'm gonna say this again. If you tell me get back to work, that's disrespectful. I don't know where his mindset was, but I don't care where his mindset was. And that's one thing you guys have to understand. Don't go back and forth with people who don't feel you. And I'm gonna say this again. Do not go back and forth with people who don't feel you. This is why all my lives I put straight to my members only. Listen, I'm to the point in life, I only talk to people who understand me. I don't talk to people who don't understand me. If you don't understand me, let me tell you guys, it's not my job to help you understand. Now, if you say, Mr. Keep It Simple, can you, explain? I will do it at that point if you come respectfully. But to tell me to get back to work, because I tell people nothing happens overnight, I feel the biggest problem is people don't have patience. So if people understand that, because before I came to YouTube, I used to do photography. And not to talk my future plans, but I plan to get back into photography. I love photography. I love picking up a camera. I love doing photo shoots. Matter of fact, I did a lot of free photo shoots back in the day. I put in the work. I love to edit. So I was just saying that I've been working, you feel me? I've been taking photos 4 years before YouTube. You feel me? So when people see where I'm at now, I think it's very important to understand this just didn't happen overnight. Now, if somebody blows up overnight, good for them. But for me, I've been putting in work for over a decade. And I'm gonna say this again, I've been putting in work for over a decade. I've been working for over a decade. So if you tell me get back to work, I gotta block you. And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna just be 100% honest, because when it's all said and done as men, one thing for sure is we gotta go hunt. And I'm gonna say this again, one thing for sure is we have to go hunt. I got 7 channels now. Right now, I'm only focused on 3. FLS 44, Breaking News, you feel me, and my main channel. So right now we're working on 3, you feel me? consultations. I'm working all day, every day. The people that support me, I think they support me because they see my work ethic. At the end of the day, one thing for sure that I take serious, I take my work serious. Even my job that fired me, I'm gonna share this with you guys. I used to show up to work 2 hours early just to make sure in case because when you work for the airline, listen, when that plane lands, you better be there. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I still show up to work 2 hours early. So when they lied to me, I didn't feel bad because I used to show up to work 2 hours early. I was dedicated. So one thing about me, for sure, is I'm gonna put in that work. You feel me? At the end of the day, as men, when you put in that work and somebody tell you get back to work, they tripping. Because one thing for sure we gonna do is we gonna put in that work. Shout out to everybody supporting the channel, FLS, and I just wanna say, man, do not go back and forth with people who don't feel you. In life, your moves, your decisions, honestly, I'm to the point now, it's better if you just keep it to yourself, because if you don't tell people, hey, I want to go to Miami, they're going to be like, oh, you shouldn't do that, suppose you fail. You never know what's around the corner. Let me tell you guys something, success is around the corner. Win is around the corner. And at the end of the day, we are not going to be stopped. They can lie on us, they can throw dirt on our name, but if they throw dirt on our name, we still going to grow. Let it breathe.